Here's an idea, girls and boys, that solves the problem of the sulky partner at tennis. This one doesn't get temperamental, break the racket, or bite the umpire, and you can rely on all the shots being properly placed. It's the complete robot tennis player. The machine serves 12 lobs a minute, and the speed can be regulated as the student improves. It gives splendid practice in returning fast ones and judging distance. If you're faced by a player like this, it just serves you right.
And tomorrow, guess what? A newfangled chimney top for frightening away storks? The headpiece of a third program announcer? No. Proudly we present George, mechanical Irk of the RAF Saffron Walden, brainchild of Pilot Officer Sale. His 20-year-old master built George in 30 days at a cost of £15 and can control him from 20 yards away. Powered by 2 motorcycle batteries, he can keep going for half an hour at a stretch. What an idea for the food ministry. Someday his inventor hopes to build a Super George, controlled by sight, sound and touch. That'll be the day, girls. Now to find for ourselves the stuff of which George is made. The RAF stress that George is not a secret weapon. His secrets belong to his inventor alone.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, with a great deal of pride and pleasure, I present to you Electro, the Westinghouse Moto Man. Electro, come here. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, walking up to greet you under his own power. Stop. You see, all I need to do is to speak into this phone, and Electro does exactly what I tell him to do. Sometimes. But I don't see why I'm telling Electro's story when he's perfectly able to tell his own. So let's listen and see what Electro has to say to us today. All right, Electro, will you tell your story, please?
Who? Me?
Yes, you.
Okay, Toots. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be very glad to tell my story. I am a smart fellow, as I have a very fine brain of 48 electrical relays. It works just like a telephone switchboard. If I get a wrong number, I can always blame the operator.
Thank you.
And by the way, I see a lot of good numbers out in our audience today.
Electro, behave yourself.
Quiet, please. I'm doing the talking.
I'm sorry.
That's the most remarkable thing I've ever seen.
Boy, what a guard that guy'd make on my football team.
Now, Electro, a moment ago you were bragging about being able to count on your fingers. Do you remember that? Well, we're going to find out about that. Now, do you remember how many children were born at the same time to a certain family up in Canada? Do you remember that? All right, let's see if you do. Count them on your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Well, that's absolutely correct.
Why, he's almost human.
If he wasn't so big, I'd take him for an engineer.
All right, now, Electro, I know you enjoy these, and I'm really going to try to give you a nice pleasure out of these. So here you are. You got that? Now hold on to it. You may now smoke this cigarette. Go on. Oh, yes, Electro, you do need a light, too, don't you? All right, here you are. And, folks, he's only 2 years old, too.